Háis Cara Kennedy amach na gymnastics ag y seog, agus bhaid hi gymal lua gyda talentaich yn spores.
It started when I was about 6 years old. My mum and dad just thought I had too much energy and needed to burn some of it off, so they took me to a wee vocational class. And then within a few months of being there, the teacher at that class sent me along to the gym that I'm currently still at Millhouston Leisure Centre. So that's kind of where it all started. I think it was just the climbing and fooling myself about and just having a bit of fun that attracted it to me. I probably realised that I was getting quite good at it when I was about 9 or 10. That was when I first got selected to compete for Scotland, and I think then I realised that, okay, I must be quite good at this.
Fa Cara a ruighd ALBA ag na Geamaichean Fhlaitheis an na Glasgow, agus a caiineich a chomá sa bhánluch taiche.
It was amazing. It was so cool. I don't think I really appreciated it till after, and probably quite a few years after. At the time, I think I was quite just focused on the competition and making sure I did well, but the atmosphere in the village, and then whenever you went outside the village, was just amazing because you had the Team Scotland kit on, so everyone knew you were representing Scotland. It was quite daunting, to be honest. I remember walking out for the first day of competition and I could hear lots of different people that I recognised, and I was quite nervous, but once you did it, the support you got from them all was really good.
Ha Cara iddo bhí idir gástacha grún tuasan tro na dreuchd, a chanéil sin i djeifir sa bí a dhéanamhara, and bhí a farpas and spores a haich o mesalid.
Yeah, so actually on the lead up to the 2014 Games at the start of the year, I injured my left foot, and there was quite a period of time that the physios couldn't really say what it was, which was probably a blessing because not till after we realised that I had completely torn my ligaments and it had come away from the bone. And had they have found that out, I probably wouldn't have competed. So straight after 2014, I got surgery on my left foot to try and fix that, and it wasn't really smooth sailing. It took about 6 months to be able to just test things out, start walking, start jumping, and quite soon after that, when I started to try and do gymnastics again, I realised that I still had the pain in my ankle, and further investigation showed that there was actually another wee bit of bone that had broken off. I knew deep down that there was still something wrong, so I was quite relieved when they said, okay, well, there is another wee bit of bone there and we need to fix that. But again, that was another 6 to 12 weeks recovery. So it did take me till basically the start of 2016 to then do my first proper competition again after 2014.
As dúigh í tíileach fan a bhí idir gástacha, fa cúsin na coid gléimhad de Cara, son a bhí a farpas an na dábhíle sa siatíach, ach va triplat éile na ráta na uirsin.
So 2016 was quite a good year for me. I had recovered from those injuries and I had been on quite a few different international trips. We went to Canada and we had the Scottish Championships, British Championships, and everything was starting to fall back into place again. And then it wasn't till again the end of the year 2016 I injured my other foot, and it was actually the same injury that I had on the left, but the more minor one. So it wasn't as devastating physically, but mentally it got to me more. I guess the only benefit to it was I had been through the exact same thing with the other foot, so once I had kind of got over the disappointment that I was going to be needing another operation, I very quickly just went into determination mode and had planned everything to get back to where I needed to be.
Fa Cara ceas go leor son ALBA ruighcacha ag na Geamaichean Fhlaitheis an na dábhíle sa hochtíach, agus leis an triplatin in is seachad, ha hada iad an skippe son na Geamaichean an na Birmingham an na dábhíle sa gathríche taríing, ach ha fysaiche go bí didh.
Yeah, it is on my radar. The last couple of years have been particularly tough, but I am aiming to try and make that Birmingham team. I think it's going to be the most difficult out of the games that I've been through in terms of the standard of gymnasts in Scotland and the selection policy getting even harder. So although it is my aim, I'm not I'm not trying to pin all my hopes on it. Women's artistic gymnastics in Scotland is something that has been improving a lot over the years, and it's shown that it's continuing to improve.
A Cara an dáchas a ná ghinnealach de luch spárs an na gymnastics a coache, agus haid an tliasin mar ha.
Over the last few years I've managed to get my level 1, 2 and 3, so when I stop gymnastics I'd like to continue that and I don't know, maybe become a high performance coach one day.